8 o'clock at night, closing on my next storage facility tomorrow. Biggest deal of my life, almost $5 million. Almost $5 million. Hey guys, what's going on? My name's Hayden Crabtree. I'm a full-time commercial real estate.
It worked out real smooth. We worked together on it, and we had a few things that we worked out, and we worked them out, and like I said, we're completely satisfied.
Any regrets?
No, I just hope the check clears.
It's clear. Thank you, Donald.
Thank you very much.
And I'm headed down there for the day to get some work done. I'm gonna start packing. Pack up all my supplies, drills, tools, Da Vinci locks. Just walking out of the attorney's office to sign paperwork. Time to go get to work, make some money.
All right, guys, so let me tell you a little bit about this property. Again, this was an off-market deal I found through one of my mailers. It's the biggest property by square foot that I have ever bought. There are 82,000 square feet. It has some huge units where there's boats or RVs could even fit in here. It's doing $35,000 a month, and my goal is to double that revenue. Now, the cool thing about this property is I bought it with owner financing in place, which means I didn't have to have a bank involved, and everything stayed in-house. It has so much potential, has everything that I'm looking for. The owners, they didn't have any sort of website, they didn't do any sort of marketing. And so my goal is to come in here and really run this thing as a better business.
Got to come check your property out at night. Make sure it's nice, safe, and secure, which were checked. No need to buy any lights. It's great. It's the day after closing, early in the morning. Stayed in Airbnb last night. I don't really like staying in a hotel, so here's where I ended up staying. We're in a riverboat right on the river down here in South Georgia, which I thought was pretty cool. And it rained last night. It'll be 100 degrees today. Gonna be a good one and a hot one. It's day 2, 5 o'clock. Scorching hot outside. Did some team meetings with my guys. Dug a post for my Da Vinci locks, which is part of the automation that I do for the facilities. Called a sign vendor out here because I'm relabeling all of these units. The guys who used to own this, the labeling didn't make a lot of sense. New customers couldn't find their units, so I can't have that happening. And I need to get some drone footage of the property. Number one, just so my managers understand and all the people handling the customer service understand the layout of the property. Number two, for promotional pictures of the property, put on the website, that kind of thing. Number three, to track progress so you guys can see the before and after of the facility. The last thing that I need it for is to get a cost segregation study so my accountants can study the property and I can get those tax benefits.
All right, we're in the very back of the property here, and we're gonna be running a fence through here. So my goal is from about where the back of that trailer is. See where that limb hangs out? I'm gonna be running a straight line of a fence down through here.
The gnats are getting me, but I'm happy to announce that the first ever facility walkthrough is done. That means that all units that are empty and not rented by customers are ready to be rented. They have Da Vinci locks on them, and we know everything about every unit out here, and we have it updated and live in our software. So that is a huge step for this project, having that first walkthrough done. I did it the first time. My site tech will do it the following times, but I always like to come out and get it done the first time to make sure everything is perfect. Took all day. All right, it's Friday. I'm headed home. I headed down on Tuesday, closed on Tuesday, worked Wednesday, Thursday, all day to get the property set up. What's awesome is actually yesterday, I was there and we rented our first unit as new owners, which was awesome. Next steps, again, set things up digitally, alert all the customers that there's a new sheriff in town effectively, send them updated leases, and go start raising rents, because we're going to be doing some work on the property. Tenants been in here, never had rent raises. So now it's time to start actually putting the value add in place on this property and making the value add happen. So this was part 1 of the documentary. Part 2, we'll make another one on my journey back now.
Let's go.
See you guys.
Oh.